Alright, episode 3, I think, of the American Experience, the homeless American Experience, updated, expanded. It's a new, alright, day 2 of living in my car. Been homeless since the start of 2026. Okay, I just got done with the food review. I'm gonna start with that. I do food reviews on my channel also. I did a review on the arch sauce with chicken, and I'm gonna be honest here. I was a little bit too nice with the speed review I did. I gave it a 6. Really, I'm giving it a 2. This is the food review expanded section. But so they gave me Big Mac sauce instead of arch sauce the first time I went around, and then they end up getting, because I went back because they forgot my chicken wrap. So I go back and I was thinking, like, the arch sauce tastes just like Big Mac sauce. Like, motherfuckers been sorry, excuse my language, but try and keep it PG. Alright, I'm finishing up my food review, just bear with me. You guys hold me accountable for being a stick in the mud. My second food review, they're like, man, that was hard to watch. And I was like, I know. Gotta add some charisma, add some personality to it. Do a bunch of weird movements and twitches, I guess. I don't know. That's personality nowadays. Yeah, that mix up with the mac sauce and the arch sauce just brought it down to it too. Didn't get what I paid for. You get like a 1, honestly. Get it together, McDonald's. Every fast food joint's like this. How come you go to Jack in the Box and you always get what you order, but you go to these other fast food joints and it's always a Jack in the Box? Just like, spin the wheel. Have to eat the Big Mac sauce with it. I wish it was arch. That arch sauce goes way better than Big Mac sauce with this. The Big Mac sauce, I'm just over it. Yeah, that's terrible compared to the arch sauce. Arch sauce just goes good with chicken too. That's the thing. That's where the arch sauce just gets the win. Started a new career. I'm gonna keep it low key. told y'all irony would win. I just know the system from a young age. Everybody always thinks I spend my money on... This is really where a lot of it goes, just food. The hardest struggle lately is just to take a shower. That's what religion's all about. The old Baptist. He's get a jerk of a preacher to manipulate his ministry. And you get the elders and the sisters to bully people. I think I just consider bullying whenever people say the same thing over and over again. I got a star now. I got a star, I got a cross, and I got a USA flag all at the same time. The parking lot that I usually sleep in is just got cops all over it, so not that that's a problem. I think I just wanted to eat some fast food or just have an excuse. I was just looking for an excuse to come out and make a food review. Really, it was just an excuse to go out and eat, but I was like, gosh, cops all over my parking lot. I'm gonna go. Well, I guess I'm gonna go get some fast food. Like, this is your fault. Like, but I gotta make it monetized and make some money off of it. Like, I go to the comedy clubs now, and same thing there. I gotta get on the stage. I'll try to get a buddy to record it so I can post it on here. But I just can't be an audience member. I really just can't. I'm homeless is the main reason. Puts that extra pressure on you, like, I got too much talent for this. Like, what am I doing? Like, I'm just gonna, you know. If I got weird body mannerisms, it's because I'm tired. And I'm trying to entertain y'all, but it just comes out as like, is this dude on drugs or something? I don't know. I don't know if that's what you guys think. Like, I'm thinking of material for the comedy club. Tell me if this was. Let me work one out for you. So, I don't know how to begin these, but hi, I'm David. I don't know. Okay, just jump right in. Okay, so what's my story? So, homeless. Boom. That's how I start off the comedy act. Yes, sir. So I'm sleeping in a parking lot. The security guard or law enforcement, you know. Hey, buddy, you can't be. And then it turns out, boom, star. You know what that is. So I'm like, boom, star. And then I'm like, hey, I'm one of you. Like, we gotta stick together. I might just be in my early stages. Like a disciple. I never realized disciples were like the younger ones. I never got that notion. Huh. I think religions and churches, they try to keep things not stereotypical, because then it just it's kind of like racism. Like, racism's just got some stereotypes. Random. And that's why I'm not a comedy That's why I don't do stand-up, because it's a different thing. It's not just podcasting. I'm not even great at podcasting, but I'm trying to get my videos into sections. It seems like that's how other YouTubers do it. I've been thinking, I'm just like, okay, let's just try that. Be more cohesive, coherent, whatever. So I figured out what I was trying to say last episode, simulation theory. That's embarrassing. I couldn't use my phone to, I don't know, I just remembered it, honestly. Don't know if I looked that one up. So I started a new career today, and I don't want to talk about it too much. I just know I'm doing big things. I got big stuff going on. I got big things. I'm trying to get into... I got like 2 different career paths going on right now. And they're both new to me. They both seem awesome. Once I get my pre-licensing for the other industry I'm in, I'll be able to tell you guys about it. I don't want to tell you guys about it before I get into it. I want to be doing it before I tell you more about it, if that makes sense. You know, you don't want to jinx yourself, you know, superstitious. Just know I've been listening to a lot of Inner Circle. Yeah, you guys know Inner Circle. You do if you're cool. The housing situation I'm looking at, you know, I can't be doing these food reviews if I'm getting myself into... I start itching. I start getting so nervous. Yeah, but basically I gotta work 24/7 and just pay a bunch of bills and study all day. So I'm just like, I'm gonna figure out something else. I'm gonna figure out this YouTube. I'm gonna figure out, you know, a career. So I just need to lock in. Just no more watching lame YouTube videos like this all day. And I gotta be making the content. Can't be watching the content. Just really, life's not fair, but everything happens for a reason or whatever, you know, that one. I like that one too, but, you know, it's just like a lot sometimes. Once upon a time, I had a piggy bank and I wasn't in a bunch of debt. And then, like, you tell your story to people and then they just shut you down. Like, who cares? And they're supposed to be the caring communities out there. They're supposed to be those people. And not very nice, I'm gonna say. Not very nice at all. When you just spill your heart out and they walk all over it, like, I'm gonna fix my teeth if I get more money. I can't stop, like, it gives you personality. Yeah, that's what it does. It doesn't make you, like, homeless. Like, I don't know. I took a boot camp class for Find Better Work, and it was Pastor Dave. Shout out Pastor Dave. That guy was the best. Gave me hope again. But he taught me how to take care of my hair. It's not bad for the end of the day. But he would just joke about how his wife and start like fixing his hair like before he'd go into work or something. And I was like, okay. And get some water and do that before I go in for my job interviews. Hey. During the interview, they told me, that was one thing. It's just a different career field. Just people act. There's just different rituals. That's the multiverse. That's when people talk about the multiverse. It's the different rituals that people got going on in different fields of life and careers in America. So I'm supposed to be getting a place Monday that I can barely afford. But we're just praying to God that we're praying to God. God? I've just taken, back to that multiverse, I've just taken programs from different fields of people. And so, You take one program from the people you would expect to, and there's just no support there. So it's just me and it's just me and the young bucks and the foreigners trying to figure it out, because the old experienced people that, I don't know, dude, they just, I don't know. Their advice just didn't work out for me. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just, I figured it out myself. For real, like, they didn't help or hurt, but I figured out things myself. That's just the pressure of losing money. I don't know. It's not all that, it's the pressure of losing people in your life, for real. That's the American experience I'm trying to get to. Like, if you don't get why I call the show what it's called, that's the essence of it. And I wish it was a bright light, but it's real. It's my experience. And people are still mean to me. And they come up to me in these churches and they're just like, "Oh, I thought you were mean mugging me." And I'm just like, "No, I'm just literally homeless." And they're just like, "Oh, well, I'll go pick on somebody my own size." It's like, yeah, I'm literally about to blow my brains out. Like, you can't, this video is not for kids anymore. Like, it's a different audience now, because I decided to get into mature content. I'll let the kids know. You cameras don't let the kids know. I let the kids know. Looking out, there's airplanes flying around, sirens going off. And the world starts shifting. I started, for real though, it's not a coincidence that the world starts shifting around me when I start talking about some profound ideas. All about my zero sugar. Shout out my last boss. I was barely with him, but that dude, was proud of me like a father. But he gets super nervous, so. But that's life for you. And we were having this weird effect on each other. Like, usually the new guys come in, and if they're too big, I buck up to them and I shut them down, and I get a little bit David to them, you know. But the new guy came in and he was my replacement because I told them I was, I was straight up with the boss. Let him know, yeah, I'm a little bit too old for all this, I'm not going to be here forever. Said it in the nicest way possible. Like, just like, hey, I got an interview at break time. I'm going to take, 45 minutes. The manager's telling me, whatever, dude. He was just smart. Like, they're smart with the psychology, dude. They're holding down the fort. Old American experience, yeah. Audited everyone. He would hate me if I started like dissecting it too much, because he was nervous whenever I would talk to him. Because I would talk to him all fired up, like, huh? What about this? No. He acted like I was like that, though. He's just like jump whenever I talk to him. Nah, he's guilty conscious because he done people like me not the fairest. Maybe, And it's not funny whenever I'm not on camera or whenever I'm telling people about it. It's not like, ha ha, he. It's like people are getting real nervous because there's like, oh, this guy's laughing it off, but this is how we treat people in the workforce here in America. And everybody has a guilty conscience around me. I gotta go to bed soon. I started a career. I'm trying to do this. I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. But I'm gonna keep coming up on more content fired up. It's just a mood switch. It's just like I'm good at, impersonations or but it brings me alive and it makes me feel alive too. It's not all, I like being like this because it makes me feel good too. Like, it's not at all about being on camera just acting a fool. Like, I get like this because go watch my second food review, McDonald's. That was just my monotone, just my try to fit in with corporate America, But this is how I am around my friends and the ladies, I'm full of character. People hate that too. They find it like they're jealous of it because they've been playing the corporate America role for too long and they don't know how to slip back out of it and be, charismatic without copying me. I don't even know who I'm copying at this point. If I'm copying somebody, it just manifested to my own, mannerisms. It's not, I don't know. Do I remind you of anybody? Is my voice, that I take this? It's not like I just, took somebody's character or role on a movie or TV show and just imitated it to a T. No, it's a combination. just a hybrid personality that I just kind of formed on my own. Alright, this has been episode 3. We're doing a short episode, but I'm going to try to keep up the energy and keep it entertaining. I've been getting a little bit boring and just been too defeated lately, you know, being homeless, living the American experience, you know. Alright, man. I don't want to leave. Like, once I leave this camera, I'm back to the everyday struggle. And it's not fun. So I want to stay with you guys. You guys only watch my short videos. It puts it in an algorithm, and you guys need to give... I guess I wouldn't watch this either. Like, unless I was really on some psychedelics or something, I might check. I might just be like drooling, like listening to it, trying to, you know,